Good evening, the Facebook people. How are we? Friday night already. Unbelievable. Cool. So, um, I've literally just got back in from a walk. So I've had a. It's been a busy day. It's been a busy day, which is good. Topics that are talking about, as it says in the title, weight loss, diabetes challenge, learn to code, and this live streaming thing that's obviously happening right now. So first up, Diabetes UK. So it's challenge running from the 1st of July to the end of September, which would have been, it's supposed to be a million steps, but I picked 1.7 and then I've decided that I'm just going to do 2 million because why not? I think I can do it, so no problem. Evening Phil, I hope you're feeling better. And if I can keep up the pace that I'm doing now, which I think I can because I'm pretty much been doing it consistently the whole time, pretty much. I had like 10 days where we had to isolate, and that was tough. Just walking around the garden and stuff like that, trying to get the steps in. So yeah, I need to do about 23,000 now a day, something like that. It worked out yesterday, and yesterday I ended up doing 26,500, and today I'm currently on 25,016. So that's good. Oh, what's a ghost mean? Oh, okay, got you. So I just got back in from a walk, right? I got back in from a walk. And I did the usual kind of leave the house, didn't go to the toilet, thought it'll make me walk quicker, maybe. I don't know, comedy gold. Got back, instantly went to the toilet, right, for a wee. And then as I opened the door after washing my hands for at least, 25, 30 seconds and drying them, opened the door and Vicky jumps out and jumps up at me with her hands like this and goes and makes some random noise. And yes, I jumped. So she's now just put a little emoji of a ghost to kind of go, oh, look, I got you. So thanks, Vic. Yeah, so that's why. Do you need to become a coder part of it? I haven't done any. Nothing today. Zero, zilch, nada, nil. Cannot. Have not had any time remotely to do it. What is that? Is that or is that a piece of paper here? A little piece of paper. Cool. Yeah, so I've had zero time whatsoever to do it. So is what it is. Whatever. I will live another day and do it another day. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Creative Ways update. So today was our first Friday Zoom. No, it's not. Yeah, first Friday Zoom session, and it was a success for the person that attended. Let's put it that way. The numero uno one person that attended, it was fantastic. It's a great session for him. Private lesson, which is really good. So we'll see how it goes over the next couple of weeks, next few weeks, and if it doesn't get any numbers, then it's going to get axed. See ya, and I'll review it. Do something else. Vicky's just put on the screen here. Not the first time either, is it? You're a sucker for jumping, coming out of the toilet. Oh, okay. If you say so. I'm definitely winning on the jump, making you jump whilst coming out the toilet. If we're keeping a tally, I'm going to be honest, Vic, but 100% I'm winning that. But anyway, whatever. I'm on the weight update already. Wowzers. Cool. So yesterday had 0 people watching the stream, whatever let's call this, right? This video, which is great. But anyway, and I was the lowest weight I'd been so far, so I kind of gave myself a round of applause. I was 78.95. I don't think I'll be that today, but I was 78.95, and it was on video, so it's true. It's got to be done. So it has to be there. So whatever, which is good. Happy with that. So switch over to the old different camera and then do the weigh-in. Oh, it's a bit dark, wasn't it? 79.85. Oh, have it. So is that a consecutive day beginning with a 7? 79.85. I think that's what it was. I can rewatch it. But yeah, cool. That's good. I'm happy with that. So yeah, 79.85 for the day for today, which is not too shabby. So cool. Right. It's Friday night, so I am gonna go and chill out, and yeah, that's pretty much it. What else? Got anything else going on? Oh, I might be selling my car tomorrow. It might be going. See ya. WeBuyAnyCar.com is giving me more than what it should be. So fingers crossed. As long as I don't go around it and find loads and loads of damage on it, then I won't have a car by about 11, half 10 tomorrow morning. In which case I will be walking back from We Buy Any Car to my house. That should get some steps in, and then jumping on Auto Trader to find a different car. So anyway, that's probably going to be my Saturday, if I'm honest, and hopefully it doesn't go into a Sunday. Fingers crossed. I don't know why Vicky's putting like a crying face. It's a pretty good thing. It's not very often that We Buy Any Car gives you more than the car's got left on it. So you have to seize these opportunities when they happen, I think. I've only ever used We Buy Any Car once, and we bought a car from the auction in Milton Keynes. There used to be an auction up at, there probably still is, I don't know. There used to be a car auction up at the Bowl, and we bought a car from there. It was a Citroen C4, and it's a Picasso one or whatever. Bought it, and it was really cheap. It was like £2,100, something like that. It was cheap for what it was, and it was quite new at the time. It was like 57 plate. It was only 5 years old. Got it home, used it for a couple of weeks, and then there was like some automatic transmission fluid, because it was an auto. It's like a semi-auto actually, Tiptronic thing, but it didn't have manual gears. But anyway, it's pretty much an auto, and this fluid was dripping out the bottom. And when I investigated, had a look and like got under the car and that, there was all this blue paper towel pushed up, soaking up this hydraulic fluid for the gearbox. So worked out it had like a pipe that went from it, had a tiny little hole in it. And to change it, the pipe was only about 40 or 50 quid, but to change it, you had to take half the engine bay out, pretty much, loads of stuff. It was a proper pain, but it took about 5 or 6 hours. Managed to change it. And the other thing as well, when I drove it home, when it got to like 50 mile an hour, it sounded like the wheel was going to fall off. So I took it to a garage the next morning. They took the tyre off, and all it was, you know, if you've had a flat tyre or you've had a puncture, and you put that tyre weld stuff in it, like to just get you home, pretty much. It'd have that in it, and they'd left it in it, and it had kind of like got all hard and round, like just got all dirty and all the rest of it, and it just gone really hard. So it's like having a rock in the tyre. So as I was driving, it was like like sounded really, really bad. So yeah, that was that. And once we'd fixed that problem, I just, about 3 weeks later, I think, the turbo started kicking in and out, and we were like, oh, this is a bit weird. So went on We Buy Any Car, and they wanted to give us £3,000 more than I paid for it. So drove it down to We Buy Any Car. Like, as they were doing a test drive, I was literally sitting in the passenger seat like this, going, turbo be alright, turbo be alright. And it was. And yeah, that was it. They literally paid the money there and then. It's brilliant. So yeah, anyway, that's one little boring story about how you can potentially use a bit of We Buy Any Car if you come across a bargain. Right. Anyway, I'm off. Nothing to do with losing weight, We Buy Any Car, but I'll give you an update tomorrow and see whether I've got a car anymore. So, not that anyone's bothered, but whatever. Right, take care, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.